Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Gemini love reading for November. So let's just get into the channel message. To be quite honest, I am not feeling the best. I feel like the shows that I've been watching, I don't know what it is, but for some reason like it's like embedded in me, like I'm getting flashes. You know when like Neo was getting like a whole bunch of downloads? I feel like I'm getting all that, So I'm getting like I'm not trying to talk about myself, you guys. I'm gonna get to the point because I feel like I'm in someone else's like energy. You know, like it's like sensory eight or something like that. You know, it feels like I know I sound crazy, you guys, but I had these like episodes before, but they are stronger now. I don't know. It's because I'm getting older or something like that. Maybe because like my body's becoming weaker or something like that. But anyways, the message for you guys is I feel like your person is feeling you. Like there is some this person feels like, oh my gosh, I did it again. Like someone can't get it up or something like that. Or is there somebody like who can't do something? They're with somebody, or there is something about like they can't go through with a situation. And I feel like this person, like, it's just something about like I think it's just like an entity or an energy that's like, trying to tell someone something. Like I've been wearing something, you guys, here, and it's not like it's almost like it's like a royal spirit that's like trying to like tell me something through all these shows. Like all of the shows, they all have similar colors. Like they all have like there's a theme of the color blue, and blue is boys, but it's also like the throat chakra. I've been also thinking about Paris and like I don't know, but I feel like maybe a person is French or they're just seeing the signs and stuff like that. And yeah, I think there's like going to be like a great shift right now where like people are just about to like, just say, I can't go through this. I'm not going to deny the truth, you know? So, I feel like your baby, I feel like your baby. I'm thinking about a baby because I'm seeing someone's baby in their womb is tossing and turning. It's like saying that I'm giving birth to the baby. Like I made the baby, So maybe you're an influencer. Maybe you guys are pregnant and there's somebody that you looked up to. And this person, like, I don't know, they helped you create the baby. It's like maybe you guys miscarriage, you guys were channeling somebody, you and your person, and you guys were ended up pregnant. So I have no idea, you guys. But let's get into it. I feel like a little better, but my head, it feels like it's pounding, So, like, I did catch like a sore throat, but it's not there anymore. Like, it's something weird, Like, it went from having a sore throat to my body's really achy, and then like I'm just having like these weird episodes. I feel like I'm like nauseous since I'm not pregnant. But I feel like I'm just having these episodes and surges, and I'm getting flashes in my head of like all the movies and the shows, and I'm getting flashes of a person. I'm hearing like this person can't get it up, or like I'm seeing this person and they're trying to have sex with somebody and they're on top of someone and they're like, I can't get it up, and they're just, it's like I can see them right now, like as if I'm like looking like I'm scrying, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm pushing myself to do a read. um you know yeah, don't give me like, you guys, don't worry, you know if a person can't get it up for you and you're watching this, it is not your fault. It's just it's I've been through it, okay? So just relax. It's not the end of the world, but I feel like that's just the universe saying to take a closer look, you know? Um so okay, so they're saying maybe about the situation that maybe one person is like one-sided. It's a one-sided situation here, and there's still someone who's manifesting. Okay, Judgment Day is here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in, as over energies. So I guess this information needs to be. My head is going away now, and my guess this information needs to be exposed. Um, yeah, I'm getting maybe like this aching or this sickness or whatever this is. I think it's just like trying to tell me like there's an accident that's about to happen or there's a situation that's about to happen. It's definitely a situation where, like, again, one is giving more than the other and someone is still producing. um we do have like the Judgment and the Ace of Wands, so something's developing. I guess someone's thinking about playing mind games. This could be a lover that you guys are with here, but I feel like this lover has something. This person doesn't have good intentions is what I'm getting. This person is trying to basically mess with some plans that you guys have. Um, so this person, let's just say you guys decided to go out on a date or something. This person is like purposely, trying to like play mind games, and maybe they're talking to other people about the situation. They're trying to create a heartbreak. Um, Now, maybe you guys want to know this person's true intentions. I think if the Five of Swords wasn't here and the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords wasn't here, it would be, this person is hiding that they would like to work with you and they are in love with you. They're developing feelings for you here. But it's like these negative things are being included, and I guess there's this incident that's about to happen here. Like maybe a big situation, or maybe there's like a royal. This is maybe for a royal here. Something's about to happen. Like maybe somebody's about to get into a car accident for some of you guys here. Um, for some of you guys here, I'm getting like this is something about like a royal. Okay, you guys could be in a regal energy or royal energy. So this is like for Leos, um, Taurus, anybody who's in a royal energy or the royal castle. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is all about like how someone can't get it up for someone. Um, they're not like attracted to some type of like direction or outcome here, and someone is still like going in this direction here. Um, we have the Justice card in reverse. Like this is not fair. I don't think this is consensual as well. You guys need to be careful because you guys may end up like getting raped for some of you guys here. I think this person is like playing mind games with you here. Um, I'm hearing mirrors, a room full of mirrors here. Like, Alice is scrying, you know. But there's show me like what is that movie? But when before she before she got married or something like that, her mother did some like weather magic. She was scrying. I don't know what that is. Her mom did some like weather magic, and her mother was dressed in blue. I also have a blue blanket on me. What I wear is blue as well, you know? Um, this could be a friend or a Gemini that's doing this to you here, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and there's somebody who has a familiar or a dog or something that's just watching. You guys need to also watch the food that you get as well, because someone's trying to poison you through flowers, through herbs, or something like that. There's a specific flower here. It looks like roses, or like, I don't know, you guys here. I think someone's trying to get away from a situation here, but they're not. Like, it's two other people that got out of a situation, and this third person is about to get out of a situation as well. Be careful, because I think someone is trying to start a problem. Um, I don't know what this is, but I do feel like my pain is going away. My achiness is not going away, but my nausea, my headache is going away a little. So I feel like maybe someone wants to hurt you for some of you guys here. Somebody wants to hurt you. I don't know why, but I think this is just someone who is just going through like a surge, or someone is channeling them, a deity is channeling them, or they're getting a feeling. This could be also Six of Cups is here. This is about maybe the past. It's viewing the past here. Someone trying to run away from home or run away from a legacy here. I think also you guys need to like be mindful of like, because I'm getting like this person may live in a nice home, a nice house, but it's kind of like that, like they're, it's like it's not really their mom, it's not their dad is dumb, like they do something on a low, a secret thing on a low here. And I'm getting like you were like involved in something here. You were involved in this energy, like you invited this in. It's an invitation. It's almost like you invited a spirit here. It's an invitation here. um I've been channeling that as well, an invitation. It's kind of like vampires. I can't let you in unless I allow you in. It's an invitation. This could be the word LGA. Isn't isn't that like a New York City airplane line? You guys need to be careful here. If you guys are traveling, lags. This could be something about lag or leg. I don't know, you guys here. Um, but I'm getting like this is someone who's trying to start a problem based off of the past. I have no idea what this is. I can relate to this energy because I'm going through something quite similar like this here, but with good reasons here. But if you just take the negativity out, this is someone who's developing, like they're seeing like what you guys are gonna be secretly working on. It's almost like the universe is like hiding what you guys are gonna be working on here. But then after like the moon is gone, it's like, oh, we're gonna be working on our love or our relationship, our intimacy, you know? Hmm. I've been, I got a question. I mean, I had a question, and the answer, I wonder why something happened to me, my partner, not my ex, but the existing partner here. And something happened that was very heartbroken to me and him. It definitely hurt me in ways that it definitely just like kind of just made me feel more cold. Um, so yeah, but I think like for example, it's one of those situations. I think this is my answer, or maybe you guys' answer. Like maybe you guys wanted to start a business with somebody or start a third situation with someone. Maybe something didn't work out here because it would be considered unfair. Maybe other people have to be involved and other people have to have a say in some sort. Okay, but it's like the secret is like you guys get to work on like you guys' relationship, and it's like, well, I didn't ask for that, um but it's like, because it's like honestly it comes off that way. It's like I didn't ask for that, but it's like, why are you asking me to work on this relationship for? Like, what's the catch or something like that? I don't know. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it definitely talks about like maybe you guys are supposed to work on this relationship to get a new home, because the Wheel of Fortune, it's like one of those like jackpot wheels, so it's like, oh, you can work on your love relationship, you can work on, medical, you can work on the son, you can work on your marriage here, but the pointer is on the house. So you guys get to work on you guys' relationship in a house. So you guys are moving in a direction of like, this is 14 minutes in. I didn't even know that was that long. You guys get to, work work on something in terms of like, buying a house together or buying an apartment together. Okay. Um, I have no idea, but some of you guys, can you prevent? I think whatever this bad situation that's happening here, I think maybe like the karma is a little off here. I think maybe you guys were supposed to include somebody, include somebody. I'm getting into, you're supposed to talk to a lot of people about something here, like 5 people, because we have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So you guys need to talk to other people about this, because I'm getting, if you don't talk about this, or your person don't talk about this, or at least drop hints, it's definitely going to be like mind games, envious, jealousness, problems starting, and all that extra good stuff. And I definitely do feel like it's going to channel through this person, where this person may get into a car accident, or they may do something physically to you here, violent to you here. Okay, so you have to tell people what's going on. For some of you guys, if you guys are resonating with that, I'm gonna get an oracle card here, because I feel like this is not that serious, especially if this is your significant other. I just think it's one of those situations where it's like, I don't want to do this, but it's like, we should have, like, this person's angry. We have strength. Be strong. Number 19, Virgo, because be strong when the truth comes out, or something like that. The overall energy is agreement. 24, Libra energy. Let's read strength. This is kind of sounding like a Halloween read. I mean, like, it's definitely, I'm definitely gonna put this as like a October thing. Um, hmm. You will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even an invitation to undertake a new life path. Okay, friendships are heightened by funnel, and you may find you are spending additional time with those you align closely with. Situations in which share and high on the agenda will occur, and you begin and you are being prompted to share or teach what you know. Be careful not to work too hard or to become unnecessarily reclusive. So, yeah, this is about like friendships are heightened by funnel, and those may find you are spending and you may find you are spending additional time with those you all are closely aligned with here. Okay, situations in which sharing is high on the agenda will occur, and you are being prompted to share or teach what you know. So maybe you are with this person to teach this person what you know. But like I said, remember, strength is all about sharing. I guess this is about sharing, teaching. But if you don't do this, then you guys will invite negativity here. So, I think you guys got your answer. So if there's a lot of like agitation and stuff like that, because as soon as I was about to call my significant other, like a lot of the pain went down. So I think I'm supposed to like, call him and tell him like what's going on, even though like he doesn't act like that. But like call him and tell him what's going on. Um, you know, just to store something in the subconscious here. Um, but you guys have to be strong. Maybe you guys don't want to share. Maybe you guys don't want to teach something. Maybe you guys just want to keep something private, but it's not fair, because other people may be going through something like this, or other people may be like, yeah, maybe going through something like this, or other people may be like, needing some information. They're watching you, and you're like, okay, I want to be private, but how long do you want to be private? Because, like, you can only be private for an hour, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to read 24 to you guys here. Agreement, this is Libra energy. So you have working with others will bring a huge boost for you at the moment. And if you are thinking of making an offer in business or even a romantic proposal, it should be met with a favorable response. Group work, see? Connection with others and partnering with like-minded individuals and entities are all areas that strawberries work with. Inability to share or wanting to win at all costs will be highly detrimental to you here. This is exactly what I was just saying. You guys have to share some information here. Because I feel like maybe someone's like, oh, I know what you're going through. I know what that is. And they may give you something. They may give you the key. Because now I'm seeing success here. I'm hearing, I know something you don't. I know something you will never know. Because you never shared. We have trust here. And I think this is about success, the key. 21. Basils will indicate energy surrounding trust and the working of relationship. Consideration and putting more into gaining harmonious grounds are required, and although this does include romance, Basils is referring any relationship or connection. Education and travel are all areas that are shining with positive vibes at the moment. But be wary of being in situations or relationships that you know are not good for you. This is Scorpio, so maybe a Scorpio is not good for you guys. I think for some of you guys here, this person is not here to stay forever. I think this person is just trying to teach you how to, work with people. And not only that, but like also they're here to like teach you. I mean, they're here to like expand your mindset here, expand the possibilities. So for example, like, I mean, so you guys have basically been closed-minded, or this person has been closed-minded. We have 21 on the clock here, and we have the all-seeing eye as well. Read between the lines. For some of you guys, it's important that you guys don't stay with this person forever, because this person is not good for you. They're gonna give you like something about like seeds. I don't know what that means. They're gonna give you something here, like maybe bumps, or they're gonna give you like lice or something like that. But I'm getting like, it may not be lice or bumps. It may be like street. Like you may have a lot of problems. You may have like, you may feel like, I don't know, maybe you guys need to like, there are practices that this person they do that is not okay. So, but it's like the things that they do, you have to like, you guys have to teach them. And I feel like maybe there may be a twist where it's like, oh, like changed my mind. I just needed you to like go in a direction where you needed to be like, because again, this is about education. So I need you to be like really focused on the education. I need you to be really focused on a certain topic here. And once things are cleaned up, I'm getting like, that's when the universe was like, oh, change your plans. You get to stay with this person forever. You know what I'm saying? But this is not for everyone with the all-seeing eye. If you guys can see, like, maybe that's why I was getting flashes here. What is like the shows that I'm watching? What are like, what do they all have in common? Like I was watching I was channeling like, Empress, okay, in one of my reads. Come to find out that Empress is on Netflix, okay, and she and him are in the blue energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way how they did that, because I mean, I'm gonna watch further, but I don't like the way how they did that, because she technically went behind the sister's back. But honestly, I'm like, karma's a bitch, because you shouldn't be like, saying, oh, I'm gonna put you in an asylum. You should listen. And then the sister is like, oh, I'm gonna listen to mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows best, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They were basically trying to like, make her not be who she is. Come to find out, the twist is like, the guy that went to go marry the girl who's in the blonde hair, I don't know her name, he's nothing like the blonde girl. You know what I'm saying? Like the blonde girl, it just like, seems like, okay, I'll listen, and I'll, have this strength, at when the time is right. But the girl who wears the all blue, her sister, she's like, I already have that. you know like me and him are very compatible. And if he's like, oh, you remind me of me when I was a child, I was very free, then that means that she's the empress. I feel like that was a big clue, a big hint. But I didn't like the fact that they supported like, like cheating, or like, like a break of trust or something like that. I didn't like that they did that. I feel like they should have did that a better way. But I think that for me, that was a huge hint as like, oh, you're an empress. You're not like your sister's not an empress. They don't need somebody to follow. They need somebody to like speak their mind here. They need honesty. You know what I'm saying? We don't need somebody to just shut up and look the part. We need honesty. We need truth. And I feel like maybe that's what this situation's about in this reading. It's about like honesty, truth, like what somebody needs to hear to be a better king or to be a better queen, woman, man. That's why it's like you need to, and I feel like these people are willing to like learn. And so I feel like the manipulation, the mind games and arguments, it's like I'm willing to learn. And it frustrates me because you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So teach me. And I feel like that's why somebody is like, inviting all these like negativities and stuff like that. This is quite interesting. I feel like for some of you guys, if you guys are living with someone or you guys are talking to someone, I feel like someone is like biting their tongue, because I think like they're biting on ways to better you as a queen or as a king or as a woman or as a man here, and it's creating a lot of frustration here. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that with my nose. To be quite honest here. I'm hearing, I want someone to love me. I think you guys need a push. You guys need a push. This was about. You guys need to push to learn more, to be better, to be more, you know? And you don't know that you have a crowd of people um, who wants to learn from you and this person, or maybe just you. But in order for you guys to do that, you need to learn from someone who has been there. They're not meant to be an emperor or to be a king or to be an empress or to be a queen. They're not meant to be that. They're just meant to, push you and guide you. But you will see when you stay with this person for a bit too long, you will see like maybe a long term like no. Like I previously went through a situation with my ex, and it was like I guess I wasn't meant to be with him for a very long time because court came about. It was very abusive and stuff like that. It was only to teach me. And I think what I got out of the situation, I don't think, but I know my pain and everything is going away. It's like I need you to like understand that. It's almost like spiritually, it's like I want to break you because you're not getting that. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, it's like tough love. You know what I'm saying? So, in my situation, I think what I learned was like, to be more free. Like number one, I'm not like envious. I'm not jealous. I don't care what somebody had, whatever. Like they got a better car or a better home, a better girlfriend, a better boyfriend here. I just strive to be the best for myself and also take care of my pod. But what I learned was like, to find someone who like I like makes me feel how I want to feel. And also, like, recognize when someone is just using you, or when someone is like, it's just when people feelings are getting hurt, and when people are jealous, or when people are envious here. It's something very small, but it took a big situation, at least to me. From my perception, is pretty big. I feel like it was very small on their side, but the outcome is like you really went to the extreme to like, make me realize something here, you know? I think also these people were finding themselves here, and yeah, I feel like I'm going through like a similar situation like that, you know. So I don't really know what to do, but it's like I think what a lot of people tend to do, or a lot of people need to get in the habit of doing. This is what I do sometimes. Is like, I just don't get attached. Like, I think the biggest thing in my ex relationship is like, noticing the facts here. And now that I'm in a new relationship and so forth and so on, is like I notice the facts. Don't get attached. I'm not saying get attached to the person, but just don't get attached to certain outcomes because the person has to grow. And there's things that I have to grow in. You know what I'm saying? So, but I tend to say that I'm very easy to like, talk to and grow and push and just be upfront about. But it's like a lot of people, they don't do that. So, and I'm not saying that my person is doing stuff like that. I actually don't know. I'm not going to be quite honest. I'm going to be quite honest here. I don't know about what he's saying, you know. And I don't think it's like also like I don't trust you. It's one of those things where if I feel how I feel in my ex relationship, not because I'm wounded, it's connected to facts here, you know, but I do see changes here. And I don't know what's on the other side when someone changes, you know. It's one of those things like what happened? Is it a sticker, you know, or is it like a tattoo where you gotta pay a lot of money to get it removed and then you're just like, you know what, I don't have the money, I might as well just keep it, you know? Is it that, you know, or is it something where it's like an invitation or three levels? Is it an invitation? Yeah, you know. So for you guys, I feel like there's like a quite a bit twist. They're teaching you, but then come to find out that you get to be with this person depending on how teachable, listenable you are. You know, and for others of you guys, they're meant to just be there to just teach you and to share their wisdom. You're meant to you're meant to do this with other people as well. They do want to listen. They do want to learn. You know, you are considered right now one of the best. And others of you guys, like I said, beware of the warning though of basil. Like, don't stay in something or don't be with somebody if you know that they're no good for you here. Things may be really good right now, but then if you start seeing the mind games and like things are a bit unfair and the you know the arguments and like you know the forming of like the third party situation, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get the warnings and stuff like that. You know, I think it's time for you guys to like acknowledge that something is one-sided here. Can it be fixed? Yes, it can, you know, but it's just like, is the person how teachable, how listenable this person's willing to, you know, willing to 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 learn, you know, like it's a matter of that, you know. And I feel like this is your situation here, you know. Let's get another oracle card here. This is so like straightforward. I don't know if it's because I'm in pain or something, but it feels very like, okay, I get what you're talking about. We have positivity. Number 40, Leo. We have happiness here and we have healing. I think this is just saying like with positivity, this is a clear indication of like this is true. This is absolutely true. We also have the base reading as 25, cleansing. Okay, Gemini energy, you guys' energy here. We also have more Gemini energy with the happiness. So I feel like Geminis are gonna be very happy with what is being cleaned. Okay, and sometimes we don't like sometimes we want to go after something here because of our emotional state, our physical state. But the universe is trying to show you like, okay, you don't want to go after this because you're not seeing that you're spiritually, mentally, and physically dirty. You know what I'm saying? So it's a, you know what, you have to go in this direction because you're not seeing that you're dirty energetically, physically, and spiritually, or just one of them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go in this direction, and this is why the universe is saying, yes, go learn from this person. But when the time is right, your energy or your hormones will change. You know what I'm saying? Or you will start to develop like, you know, these sponges or something like that. You know what I'm getting? Yeah. Because they're showing me like it will change, but they're showing me like the flowers, something's blooming with the flowers here. Maybe somebody has a lot of lovers, okay? Like it's just something is going to change here once you guys get clean, you know? And it's like, mm-mm. And we have healing. This can all be about a bottle because there's two bottles here, two jars. Maybe the alcohol is like, you know, the way to go. Or maybe the alcohol is not the way to go. But whatever it is, it says cleansing here and it says memory, like remember. Do you remember the memories here? Do you remember what somebody talked about? Because I'm getting like somebody's trying to clean, you know? I think something was said to you, Geminis here, and maybe you guys are reenacting something here. This is really interesting here. I feel like this is like a really big, like a really big dip. I'm not gonna lie here because the truth is something was not fair. That was not fair. Like something's about to, I feel like this is something that's going to be really, really loud. I'm not going to lie, Geminis. Um, like something's going to be like a really big dip. And I don't know. I think clarify healing. Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to get your wish. I think this information is going to come out from an Aquarius here, or from a Virgo, or from somebody from the past here. It's going to come out. And it's going to bring a lot of healing to someone here. Somebody may have a problem because you guys want to do something. Somebody, you want to do something here, and someone's like, if I was your man, if I was your girl, I would have never did that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, honestly, this person needs to, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like, you need to like shut your mouth, right? Because you don't know what's happening. You don't know the conversation or the aura between this person and the other person. It's very frustrating too, because I feel like, this person that's coming to this individual and they're telling this person things. It's like you don't know, like, again, their energy. You don't know that this person may want to do something like this in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember I was saying about, like, let's just talk about abusiveness, right? It's like I feel like you need a grandmother, you need to shut your mouth, but like, for real though, it's like, you don't know what's going on here, because I'm getting like, for my ex, it's like I did a Sagittarius reading in October. It's an hour long, yeah. And so I was like, at the end of the read, I was like, really thinking, like, what made you think, or what made you get the feeling to hit me? Like, was it my color? Was it because I'm like, it's because of, like, my race, or because of the way how I sound, how assertive I am? Like, because there's always, like, like it's like an attraction. That's how I see abusiveness. It's like, you don't get into every relationship and you start hitting that woman, or you start hitting that man. You know what I'm saying? It's something that is like something that's like a switch, you know? So I feel like for this person, I feel like maybe you guys are testing this individual, or maybe the spiritual realm is testing this person. Like, maybe you're like, oh, I forgot, or maybe I don't really know, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it just happens here. This person is probably going to blame you, but I'm getting like, that's not the story here. You don't have the third eye here. Only this person and that person that was involved knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that this third person, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? All they're seeing is like, the things that's blooming here. And it's like, like, all these things are blooming. So if it's blooming, like, why are you not telling the other person? Why is the person not speaking up? And it's like, no, I'm gonna just let this third person like continue doing something. And it's like, what? Like, so that means you want something to happen. And if it does happen, it's like, so is it still my fault? Is it this person's fault? Oh, this person had no control. Yes, they did. Like, you do know this, right? It's like the person that you're dealing with, they're a manipulator. That's what it sounds like, or a narcissist, or a attention whore. You know what I'm saying? They're an attention whore. So they're like, oh, you'll see that. Because any sane person would be like, so I think you should do this. If you're a good friend or you're a good family member, I think you should do this. It's not like, I'm going to let you handle this. If you can see, that's why I said shut your mouth. Because if you don't have the third eye, then don't talk about it. Because as a person, as a sane person, I think, and if you know how big the situation is, I think we should talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have a strong third eye. You're only seeing things on the surface. You don't even know that the person that you're talking to is a manipulative, or a rapist, or a whore, or all these things here, or domestic violence person here. You don't know. Even if this person told you, you don't know the energy. It's just been told to you. This is why it's important to have the experience a little bit, then rather than just like, okay, I'm just learning about it. That's why when you go to college, or you have a degree, or like PhD degree, they're like, okay, I'm gonna teach you this, and then I'm gonna put you on the field, or I'm gonna watch you and I'm gonna show you videos, because it's different than reading it. I mean, it's different watching it than reading it. You know what I'm saying? It. You know what I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying it. So it could be a situation. It's raining. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you need to watch your mouth. If it's you, because I'm hearing you need to watch your mouth. Okay? Or like it's one of those things here, okay? So be careful, because I'm not getting it's the person that you're with. It's a third party here, and I don't feel like this person. I feel like this person's like, oh, I'm teachable, I'm listenable, but there's something that they're not catching on to, and a third person it could be the cause of why somebody the second person is acting a certain way. And I'm saying positively, in a positive sense and in a negative sense as well. It's like you don't know what goes in the room or what's being talked about or the energy that's coming off. So why are you talking? Why are you feeling like you know more things? I understand like you feel like you know something, but don't you feel like you don't, like something's a little off? Like you don't got that last PhD. You need that PhD. It's something that you know you could do the whole year, but then you read something in that book and you're like, "Oh, I should have shut up. I should have been more quiet." Because I didn't know that the person I was talking to was in that energy. I didn't know. Yeah, the Tower bomb is about to come through as well. But I'm getting someone's about to expose the situation between you and this individual. Okay. I do see that for some of you guys here, this is something that is like going to be good, and then it leads to something bad if you stay too long. But if this is something good, this is still going to be talked about here. But what I'm mostly picking up is on a negative thing. So maybe you guys are staying too long in a situation here. You guys should be doing something. You guys should be quicker or something like that. You know, I'm learning, like, I'm not saying don't be too clean, but like, it's like if you love someone, you open up your heart. Like, you're not going to be with somebody like who's going to be like, oh, stop doing this. You're being mad annoying. Like, that's not the one, honey. Like in every situation, when somebody waking you up and when somebody doing something, you always got to be like, oh, hi, like, babe, like, it's when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. And when you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You know, it's one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's unconditional, you know? All my life, been my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them situations here, okay? So I think this third person needs to like mueve it and, like do what they need to do, okay? Because they need to go get their last PhD and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then this person be like, and I'm just going to be that third person. I'm going to be that middleman and don't say nothing, okay? Because that is not my place. That should have never been my place. And I didn't know that the person I was talking to had that skin or had that face. You know what I'm saying? So period. Now, others of you guys here, if it's not a third person, you guys are in a situation again too long here. But I'm getting like maybe it could be the fact that you guys are just not public. This person's attention whore. I don't know if this person's a Leo or like a Taurus, whatever the situation is. They're attention whore, okay? Or they could be an Aries mixed with Virgo, okay? Okay, or they could be in that energy. Now, on a positive side here, it's still going to be talked about here, but you guys should just see that things that you guys are like in that honeymoon phase. But I do see that like these negativities is going to come. Share, tell family members, tell people, what I'm saying, because the truth is this is a positive relationship. It is a positive relationship, so don't be too private. You know what I'm saying? This is about. Don't be too private. um yeah, I'm getting a headache. Oh shit. My God. You heard that? That's real long. I think we're gonna put the cards down. Oh my gosh, bro. I was like three. Oh my gosh, if you guys only. It's like sensory 8. Everything's coming back again. I guess I'm supposed to keep channeling. Yeah, we have the sun card that's popping up here. Yep, keep channeling. Yeah, I'm getting like. Okay, so this is about the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing yes, it is. Someone wants to talk to you. So someone wants to talk to you guys about maybe a Virgo spinning, or for some of you guys, if it's not a Virgo, this could be somebody like masturbating or overthinking or something like that. They just want to talk to you about something in regards to like responsibilities and something that you guys are really into, okay? Or maybe you're really into something here. I mean, this person's really into something here, so it could be masturbation, or this could be something else. I don't, practice these things, okay? So, but somebody wants to talk to you about like what you guys give healing, how you guys give healing, okay? Others of you guys, it could be a situation where somebody just wants to talk to you about like what was exposed, and something was like a positive, like yup, like you need to carry responsibilities, you need to carry things that are not your own, or maybe like is like this is almost like a flaw, like it's confirming like yup, like something was like something was not even. So we're going back to like this Six of Pentacles energy in reverse, and that's clarified by the Trust card here. Something was not even. Clarify happiness. This can be also in a household as well. You have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands, like yup, like somebody needed to make plans and work on another vision, an opportunity here, and move. They needed to move or something like that, because something was definitely one-sided. We have the Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I think if this is not a house situation, this could be in some type of stability here. So maybe it was to make somebody realize something here. But it's like if you were taught this, or if not even if you were taught this, if you showed people this, maybe people would have like told you, okay, hey, this is that. But again, you're one of the best, one of the base. Maybe somebody speaks like that, base. Like I'm getting like you and this person are really good teachers, but there are some things that needs to be talked about here. But this is definitely something about like, oh, something is definitely one-sided in somebody's household or somebody's stability. So that's why somebody moved. Or that's why somebody's going to be moving here. Now, is this with this person that's supposed to be with you? It doesn't look like that for some of you guys here. It looks like somebody moved on. Yeah, I'm getting confirmation. Somebody moved on here. They moved on to a different vision, a different opportunity. They caught an opportunity here, so they left. And I'm getting that this person's really happy here. I don't know if this person cheated, but I definitely do see with the Ten of Cups here. There is another woman. There is a baby, and there is all the situation here. It's a picnic happening here. So for some of you guys here, if somebody just got up and left, then yeah, like they just got up and left here. But I don't know, like, I don't know if they're right or wrong about that. But I'm getting like this is a situation where someone was like, this is unfair, and I'm going to get up and leave, and I'm going to go with somebody else here. But I feel like when your situation here, I feel like you guys just wasn't ready. And that's okay. Nothing to beat yourself up about. Because I have some things that I'm dealing with here, and I'm just not ready. And it could just be the fact that, like, this is not the person. Because I know I get into situations, and there's people that motivate me. I like you a lot, so I'm going to be motivated to do these things here. It's no biggie here. I'm not going to lie here. But at the same time, it's like, there's nothing you need to stress about. I feel like, some of you guys are like, oh, that's sad. But it's not sad. You know, it's not. I don't feel that it's sad because I'm like, it's not the person. Like I always say, like your emotions tell you the truth. It's not going to lie to you here. And if you're telling this person, oh, I feel like you're going to cheat, or if somebody's like always like, oh, it's always in your head, and you get into relationships and they always say it's always in your head, then it is, it's not in your head, honey. I think that's very obvious. If every single relationship said it's always in your head, that's how you know they're doing something. That's how you know they're doing something, honey. So you're not lying here. And if you don't, or if you're not tweaking, and if you don't want to get up and do something for this person, then don't get up and do it for them. Let them go leave and let them go do something. And let them go be with somebody else. Let this person go be with somebody else that's dishonest. Because the truth is, like, yes, you live in this nice house. Yes, you do this. Yes, you do that. But you're still a liar. And I was right about you. Like, I was right. And the truth, this is what this whole situation is about, is exposing and sharing and teaching. It's about like expose, but in a good and in a bad way as well. You know what I'm saying? This is something for you guys to realize as well, the truth. I feel like this was like about my ex situation as well. For you guys to realize what the truth was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not making me feel like I want to be a businesswoman, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you're not it. I shouldn't have to like push myself. It's not just about talking. I think that's what also people get messed up about. It's not just about talking about being a businesswoman or being the best of the best. It's a aura thing. If you don't look like if you don't like, it's not about like the way how you look. Like you can dress in business clothes, but if you don't talk with confidence and stuff like that, you're not exuding that energy. And then another person will come, or another situation will come, and you're exuding it, then that means, what does that tell you? I was not the person. You know what I'm saying? So if you find that there's guys that's always playing around with you and stuff like that, and you're being taken serious, and you're very serious, but then as soon as this person comes around, another individual, and they're very serious, look at that person, look at what that person has. Most importantly, look at that person's lifestyle and their personality. Because in every situation that I'm in, they don't have the best personality, they don't have the best lifestyle. And that shows a lot about a person's self-worth. You know what I'm saying? I think that's your biggest takeaway when it comes to like breakups and stuff like that, because that's my biggest takeaway. And that's why I walk away like, okay, my point proven. Especially if I told you and you're like, no, no, if it's so easy for you to walk away or something like that, then I was right. And yes, I do push myself, but if it's something in you and you don't want to walk away because you love this person and you hoping that this person wants like sees you, and sees you in agony and stuff like that, and they just don't, then it ain't the one. And don't blame yourself if somebody just doesn't want to, like, if you don't want to just do something. I think the wise thing would be is just to get up and walk away yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that thing, like God's rejections is God's blessing here. You know what I'm saying? That may be in the back of your mind. So maybe that's why you stay and you try to work it out. But then that person ends up leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? As long as you try, and as long as you were like, okay, I'm going to consider the facts, you know, I'm going to consider what I'm seeing, but I'm going to ignore that and I'm just going to have faith. But then if they end up leaving, then that means that your intuition was right. You need to be strong. That's what I've learned from my ex. With the ex best friend and him and his family members and all that extra stuff. It's something to think about, you guys, sincerely. Or this could be you got up and left. Or maybe you end up being with the person here. Or this could be like an important conversation. Oh, something was like, you know, not done, but eventually it's like, you know what? Like, I'm going to make, it seems like somebody cut off some plans. So it seems like these are two situations. Somebody stopped planning, took an opportunity, and just moved on. Or if this is if this is about you and a person that you're talking to, you guys maybe stop planning, stop being so, like, you know, organized, and just did something, you know? And the truth is, it wasn't your responsibility to, like, wait this long or take on some type of responsibility or plan something. It wasn't you. It wasn't for you. You was on somebody else's time, not your time. If you want to go do something, then go do it. And this is why I keep looking at the third eye. That's what this whole situation is about. Something is definitely one-sided here. You guys keep being strong for the wrong situation and for the wrong people. Go do something on your time. Look with your third eye here. And go be happy. So that, and the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck here with the Two of Cups behind it. You guys will be happy. You guys will have friends over. You guys will, everything's going to be okay. And if this person left you, you will be okay. Because in actuality, this person's with a cheater. It's okay. This person's with a cheater. This person's with somebody else that they gonna have kids with, and their kids are gonna come out a cheater. I feel so bad for their children, because it's like now you got cheating blood, and now you're learning from the best who's the cheater. I never understand people, like, how you cheat and then have kids. It's like you don't think your kids, and then you gonna meet the wrong person, and the person gonna be looking at you, and it's like, if you cheated, then you're teaching your kids to cheat, and it's like you cheated in a certain energy. So it's like, how are you gonna, like, you know, turn that back around when you actually, like, have sex with it? Like, you guys are cheaters. You can't turn back that around. What, you gonna teach your kid not to be a cheater? Like, this is why you should be making babies in the process of honesty, not cheating and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, anywho's, you guys will be okay. In the end, you guys will be sent to somebody better, and this person will be with a cheater. And I'm not gonna lie, they are gonna have a family and all this extra good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, there's another side of you guys here where you guys will remain with the same person, and a big topic is like a big, you know, the big problem, and you guys end up like not working on something here and then go for something, or working on something but deciding not to work on it and then just moving on. So it's honestly dependent. It depends on, like, how much work you're gonna put into something here, because everybody's karma is different. As long as you, like, teach people, and, you know, and people, like, and you listen, like, that's what you're supposed to do with this person. Teach, and help these people learn. That's it. Because some of you guys are not doing that at all, and that's why there's all these problems here before you met the person, or even if you're with the person. So that is all that I have for you guys here. Two of Cups energy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below and follow my Instagram. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, guys.